All right, guys, so today we are doing 14-4, try, check, and revise. Try means, guys, just try stuff. It's okay. It might not be perfect the first time. It's cool. Check means, make sure that what you did makes sense. And revise is, when you have a problem, do it again. Change something, figure out what went wrong. So basically, it's like, I like this lesson because it's the last lesson of our money unit. Guys, it's the last one. And then we're just going to review it to make sure like you guys are good to go. So what this is doing is basically saying, okay, kids, if you have a certain amount of money, you're going to go to the store and there's all this stuff, what could you buy? And there's also, it talks about change today. So change is when you get something back. So we're going to just go ahead and start in the middle. So if we go through, read and understand. Leah paid 93 cents for 2 kinds of bread. Which 2 kinds did she buy? Okay, so here's all the different bread at the store. There's a roll for 23, pita for 37, bagel is 48, and loaf is 56. Okay, so she has 2 kinds of bread, and she paid 93 cents. Get just a wee bit closer. Okay, so these are the 2 things I circled because that's the information we have. Here's the plan. You're gonna try it. Choose 2 kinds of bread and add their prices. Then you're gonna check it, see if the sum is actually 93, because remember it said that she paid 93 cents, and then revise it. So if not, try another pair. So when we talked about estimating, one way that I do this quickly is I cover up the ones place, and I know I'm looking for 93, so I just say like, well, 2 and 3 is 5. Even if I regroup, I'm only gonna get 60 cents. It's gotta be bigger. Maybe 3 and 5 could work because that would be 8 and I might regroup. 4 and 5 could work if I don't regroup. So I kind of look at the tens place quickly. I know that like 5 and 2 isn't going to work because that's 7. So really estimating is great here so that you're making an educated guess. So you're not just like pulling 2 numbers and hoping that it works, but you're guessing something that has a better probability of working. Then you're gonna look at the ones place. So here they tried a couple different things. They tried it adding 23 and 37, which is totally fine. They did regroup and they got to 6. That's one that I didn't really want to try because I knew that 2 and 3 were so small, there was no way I was gonna get to 90 cents. But if you wanna just stack it up, do that. Try 2, they decided to go for bigger numbers. They added 37 and 56. This is one I thought could work because the 3 and 5 is 8. So if I regroup, it could get up to 9. So then when they actually, stacked it up, they actually added 7 plus 6 is 13, regroup, 93 cents. So the 37 cents was the pita and the 56 cents was the loaf. So she bought the pita and the loaf, okay? I'm gonna take you guys through this because this example doesn't even work with change. There's also change. Remember, change is something where they give you back money because you actually gave them too much money. You have extra. So we're gonna go here to guided practice. All right, take your time on this, guys. If you wanna go back and watch the video again to like practice again, it's totally fine. It says use the chart above to solve. So we're still gonna use this chart right here. Tom paid 99 cents, okay, I'm gonna circle that, for 2 kinds of bread, 2 kinds, and oh, this is important, he got 20 cents in change. So he didn't actually pay 99 cents. He actually got 20 cents back. So what I would do, honestly, I think this is kind of complicated the way that they did it. And here's why. It's really lucky that they guessed it right and they just subtracted the money and saw that they got 20 cents left. I'm gonna actually teach you what I would have taught you in class, which is if you know you got 20 cents back, I'm just gonna take the 99 cents and I'm gonna subtract 20 cents. And I'm just gonna see how much I actually paid. 9 minus 0 is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7. So I have 79 cents. So this is how much actually Tom paid. Okay, does that make sense? So if he was walking up, he said, here, I have 99 cents. And then he bought his stuff and they gave him 20 cents back. That means they actually only kept 79 cents. So now you know that he's gonna get 2 kinds of bread for 79 cents, okay? which honestly, I think that makes it way easier because now you can look at the tens place and kind of estimate, be like, okay, what might be getting me to the 70s? It's not going to be 2 plus 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It could be this. 3 plus 4 is 7, but oh, then you would regroup, so that's too much. Okay, so you can like play around with that and end up getting 2 plus 5 is 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, and you wouldn't regroup. So then actually stack it up. You could. That's where they did here. They did 23 cents plus 56 cents. 3 plus 6 is 9, 2 plus 5 is 7. Okay, 79 cents. And they said, okay, so if I had 99 cents and this is how much he had in his pocket, and it cost only 79 cents for the bread, then they would hand him back 20 cents. So that would make sense. So they got the 23 cents, the roll and the loaf. It looks like loaf and roll. Okay. The biggest thing, guys, is look for if they have change. If they have change, you're going to have to take away that number and then figure out what you bought. If there was no change, then that's the total, the actual amount that they spent at the store, and you can just do the math that way. So I'm going to give you a couple examples. Take a breath. If you want to go back, pause the video, watch it again, totally fine. Maria paid 71 cents for 2 kinds of bread. Okay, 71 cents, 2 kinds of bread. Which 2 kinds did she buy? Okay, Maria did not get change back. So that means if she handed them 71 cents, they kept all 71 cents. So I just need to go up here and figure out, okay, I'm going to estimate what could equal 70. 2 and 5 could equal 7, but the ones place is going to be too big. You could do 5 plus 3 is 8. That's too big already. 4 plus 2 is 6. I wonder if you're going to regroup. If I look, ooh, 8 plus 3. Let me try these two. Let me try 23 and 48. 23 plus 48 cents. Let's see, 3 plus 8, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to regroup 10 ones to 110. 1 plus 2 is 3, and then 7. Oh, hey, it worked out. Sometimes I don't get it on the first try, guys. It worked out this time, and if I hadn't gotten 71 cents, it doesn't mean I can just write the numbers. It means I'd have to go up and be like, okay, let me try it again. If it's too big, pick one of the numbers smaller. If it's too small, pick a number that's bigger. Okay, so 23 cents was the roll, and 48 cents was the bagel. So if Maria walked in, she got a roll and bagel, they would charge her 71 cents. She would get no change back. Okay. Is there another way you could solve exercise 1? Explain. This to me, guys, I showed you a different way. They showed you 2 different ways. The way that my brain works and the way that I've taught it in the past, you guys aren't here, so I can't talk to you and hear how you're doing. But what you could do, you could also explain it a different way if you want. But what I like doing is taking right away, take the amount of change they get out. So if this is the money he had in his pocket, take the change out so that you have that difference right here. Remember, that's called a difference. Then you can use that difference to estimate and solve. Okay, I just gave you some great hint words. So first you take out the change to find the difference. Then once you have the difference, you can estimate what he bought and then solve it and make sure you're right. So that is my suggestion for an easier way that I have taught this for the last 5 years, but also go ahead and try a few different ways because honestly, everyone's brain works differently. You might be a kid where you're like, you know what, Miss Reeves, I actually really enjoy solving it this way. And then you can explain it, and that's totally fine. Independent practice. Okay, so let me talk you through this, and I'm going to have you guys do some of this on your own. So here's a new list. There's a postcard for 12 cents, keychain for 25, magnet for 31, book for 49. Children bought items at the museum shop. What did they buy? Try, check, and revise if you need to solve each problem. If you need to is like you revise that only if it's wrong. If it's right, you obviously don't need to revise because revise means to like do it again, fix it. So Ida paid 75 cents for 2 items and got 19 cents in change. What items did she buy? Okay, what I want you to do is circle the important quantities. So she paid 75 cents is very important. She got 2 items. And the other important thing is 19 cents in change. So that means, here's, what's her face? Where is it? Ida. Okay, so I'm gonna draw her right here. Here she is. Hi, Ida. She paid 75 cents, okay? She got 2 things. Oh, I wonder what they are. She's not done. She actually got 19 cents back. Okay, she put back in her pocket. She can like buy gum a different day or something. So what did she buy? I'm gonna help you do this. So first, I have 75 cents. If she got 19 cents in change, I wanna take away that change to see how much she really bought. So I'm gonna stack it up. 75 cents minus 19 cents. Okay, 5 minus 9, you can't do it. 5 fingers, can't take away 9. So we're gonna regroup. If there's more on the floor, then go next door and get 10 more. Cross out the 7, take away one of the 10s, so now you only have 6 10s. And we're gonna come over, droop, droop, droop. So now instead of 5 ones, you have 15 ones, okay? 6 10s plus 15 ones is the same exact thing as 7 10s plus 5 ones. 15 minus 9 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. Okay, so she has 56 cents. So actually, whatever she got cost a total of 56 cents. Okay, so now we know the actual cost of the items. She got 2 items. So you can estimate right here. We want the tens place to either be a 5 if we're not regrouping or a 4 if we are regrouping. You are going to now figure out what 2 things on this list add up to equal exactly 56 cents, and that's what she bought. Okay? So I did half of it for you. Then down here, there's a new problem on number 4. Robbie paid 74 cents for 2 gifts. What did he buy? Notice there's no change. He didn't get anything back. So when Robbie went to the store, hi, Robbie, he actually paid 74 cents for 2 things, and he's done. He didn't get any money going back over. So he got 2 things, so you're gonna take the same list, and you're gonna estimate what could equal 74 cents, then stack it up. Say like, okay, cool, I got it. And if you did it wrong, it's okay. You are going to revise, try 2 different things and see if you can get it. Number sense. Okay. Ellen has 70 cents. She buys 2 items from the museum shop and gets an even amount of change. Which 2 items did she buy? Show your work. Ooh, this has so many good things. We've done this, guys. You've had this on a test and y'all did real good on it, actually. It's just we're reviewing it to make sure that all this is going to stick in your brain like glue so you're ready for 3rd grade. Ellen has 70 cents. Okay, she buys 2 items from the museum and gets an even amount of change. Ooh, even. Okay, guys, do you remember when we look at even and odd, do we look at the ones place or the tens place? I really hope you all shouted 1 into the camera. Okay, so this is the tens, this is the ones. We want this one to be even. So it can be 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. Remember even Steven? You want them to have partners, okay? It has to be doubles fact. So there's 0 plus 0 is 0, 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 2 is 4, 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 4 is 8. It can be any of these digits in the ones place and it would be okay. Okay, she has 70 cents. She buys 2 items for the museum shop and gets an even amount of change. So if she has 70 cents, it cannot cost more than 70 cents. So for example, you couldn't have a magnet in a book because it'd be 30 plus 40, 4, 5, 6, 7 is already 70 cents. And then you're going to add at the ones place, it's going to regroup. So these are too big. She only has 70 cents and she gets change. So here's Ellen. Hi, Ellen. She's going to go. She spends 70, she has 70 cents. So she gives 70 cents. Then there is some kind of change here. We just don't know how many she gets back. Your job is to pick 2 things that she can afford if she only has 70 cents. And the change, whatever this is coming back to her, they're giving her put back in her pocket, has to be an even number. So the ones place must end in a 2, 4, 6, 8, or 0. So what 2 things could she buy out of a postcard, keychain, magnet, and book? Today's math lesson is it's a lot of really good thinking skills. You guys are going to be great. Suppose Rick spent $0.50. Okay. I'm going to draw this as I go because it helps me. You should draw it too. When you see important things, think okay, how can I represent that? He spent a quarter, okay, a dime, and 2 nickels. 2 nickels. Okay. On glue and craft sticks, how much did the craft sticks cost? Okay, so guys, if it gives you all these things, right, draw them. Don't just look at mine and be like, oh, cool, I'm done. Draw them out because it'll help you practice. This is how much he spent. You know the glue cost this much, so then how much left over does he have for the popsicle sticks? And then write me a sentence. How did you figure it out? I mean, I already started it for you, but take some time. You can also do this with your fake money too, because it's good to like hold things in your hand and make sure that you understand what the coins look like, their size, their value. Meg spent 69 cents for 2 art supplies. Which art supplies did she buy? She has no change, so she spent 69 cents on 2 art supplies. So which of these 4 are exactly 69 cents? You can just do it this way. Add up a paper and a brush. See what those are. If they're 69 cents, cool. If they're not, it's not that. Then add up the brush and the marker. If they're 69 cents, cool. If they're not, it's not that. So add up the 2 different pieces. And then 8. Journal. Describe how you solved exercise 7. So however you did this, if you estimated, if you stacked it up, if you took out coins and actually added it, if you like maybe built each craft supply and then combined them, you can kind of talk about whatever you did to solve number 7, and you explain that on number 8. You guys got this.